Well, folks, it finally happened. I've heard so many people talk about leaky tanks, and we had it in the fish room. Couldn't tell which one of these two little bastards was doing it, so I pulled them both. And we're just going to break these both down and replace this 2.5 and 5.5 gallon with a 10 gallon. I removed all the substrate. I'm going to reuse that. It's still good. It's a mix of sand and aqua soil. Smells real nice, so no reason for that to go to waste. So I set all the supplies out like a good chef in their mise en place. I've got this paw fly pump. I'm going to do some resealing. So I got some Gorilla Glue to use for my driftwood piece that I want to use. Got some sponge filters kicking around. That tall one didn't fit in the 10 gallon, so I went a different direction. And we're going to try out some plant grow lights on the aquariums and see how that works out. I did buy a larger one that I put on the top rack. And that's working out really well for those tanks. So I'm hoping that I have similar results with the smaller tank and the smaller lighting. So first things first, we're going to make a quick lid. I make all my lids this way now. Whatever this kind of greenhouse plexi something thing is, we cut it by hand. Oh, look at those clean lines. Beautiful. Beautiful. A lot of attention to detail there. And to avoid any leakage from this used tank that I picked up, did some resealing quick, and we're off to the races. I've been wanting to use this piece of driftwood for a long time. We pulled this out of the Mississippi River. It clearly was in the river a long time. It's really well aged, and it is a solid piece of wood. Yeah, right, son. We needed to pull out the power tools for that cut. So we moved on to super gluing. Now, other YouTubers, I see them dipping and dapping little pieces on there. This super glue exploded on my hand, and to get anything to stick for me, I have to just use the entire container basically. We jumped to the next day. I did the other side for extra. Yeah, look at that. I have to put so much toilet paper and so much glue to make things stick. I don't know how other people do it, but this is solid. This isn't going anywhere. All right, so I've got the grow light set up here. Look at that cool guy job. That looks real nice. I might have to hide that. But the lights themselves sit perfectly. I really like the height. And here's another look at that recycled substrate that we're gonna use. Smells great, gonna do a good job for us. We're gonna lay the used substrate down first, and then I am gonna put a sand cap on top just because I don't want this gnarly smelling stuff to be on the surface. We're gonna try play sand this time. It was $4 a bag. Just felt like trying something slightly different. I do like the color. It's a little bit more gritty. Is that the word that I was looking for? A little bit more gritty than I would normally like, but it was time for something different than just the river sand. right, time to put the wood in. Perfect. Nailed it. Now for some river rocks. I really wish I had some more scatter stone on hand. That's something I need to do in the future. Just the smaller pebbles to really kind of get that natural look. But instead, for this one, I just kind of decided to really follow the lines of the wood and kind of put a river rock bed underneath of it. All right, now to get to business. We're ready to get some plants donated from all these other tanks. Yep. So I had some crypts that I ordered from the co-op about a month or so ago, kicking around. So I used 3 of the 4 in this tank. Another one that kind of melted back, I threw in a different tank that needed a little filling. And I figured I'd clear out kind of the front of this tank, and there's some very easily accessible val and dwarf sage in the front of this guppy tank here. And I figured that would be a good enough start. I always seem to add plants later on. My initial builds never really look very great, even though I have plants to use from other tanks. But I just feel like I decide over time what kind of plants and where they need to go. I see you guppy grass trying to get in there. Not today. And the time has come for planting. For crypts and plants with big roots, I like to just stick them in with my finger. And then I will use the tweezers for the val and the dwarf sage. I did also take some Substrate and shove it in that little rough cut edge of the driftwood. And that'll look really nice as it grows in and covers that ugly cut. So it's coming together really nicely. I'm not much of a scaper, but this is pretty good looking for me for a brand new tank setup. So pretty happy with how it's looking so far. Cat. And like I said, I'm very happy with the end result. I'm not a scaper. My tanks are usually just slammed with plants. I usually do very little hardscape. But this looks pretty good, and I think this is going to grow in nicely. And I'm sure I'm going to shove more plants in here over time. But for right now, very happy with this. Not yet sure what's going to go in it, but we have a bit of a surprise trip coming up this weekend and a video to follow. We're going to visit a friend, and I have a feeling I might have some goodies that might be looking for a home when I get back. So stay tuned. Our next video is going to be very exciting, and we'll see what we end up putting in this tank. I always seem to do 2 sponge filters anytime I can. I know it's a bit of overkill, but I'll probably pull one of those when I put another 10-gallon to the right of this one, so it'll be primed and ready. But for now, we're all set.